You're a baseball fan. I know you're a big sports fan, big baseball fan.
Big sports fan, Joe.
Okay, well, listen, now we have this issue of who's going to get into the Hall of Fame, and they're not people like letting people like Bonds and Clemens in because, obviously, of steroid use in the past. What's your take on that?
I don't know.
Does it upset? Does it make you crazy?
No, I don't mind that people use roids. I think they should use roids because they're using themselves as guinea pigs, and it'll all trickle down to us one day. And after they messed up, you know, their heads get all big, and they take that part out. I think by the time...
if enough athletes, you're saying, use steroids...
Destroy themselves with steroids, they'll figure out... How, they do it with singers. If a singer can't sing, she gets to use a steroid.
Yeah.
Right?
So you say it's going to improve the drugs so that we get to use them?
I'm saying by the time we're 80, they're going to have like a steroid vaporizer that you can just inhale, and you're going to have abs. I'll get a full head of hair, and you're going to be banging some hot 65-year-old. And it's all going to be because of these athletes and the sacrifices that they make that no one appreciates.
Baseball, no, it's not quite the way it used to be. I don't like that whole thing, like when you go to a game, if you catch a foul ball, you gotta like give it to a kid now.
What are you talking about?
That's why kids are all mushy and fat. They don't gotta work for anything. First of all, I don't like when I was a kid, I had to fight adults to try and get one, and I never got one. And they'd box me out, and that was totally acceptable in the 70s and 80s.
Yes,
so now
true.
I gotta sit there, take a line shot to my hand, have that swollen up, and then give it to a kid. No.
Declining ratings. Do you think the NFL has a problem? They're starting to say they're losing viewership.
No.
Do you care?
People who care about football are still watching it. They got too big. They just went all poppy. They had everybody dressing in pink, right? There's always jets flying over, support the troops. Katy Perry's doing a dance, right? They just took it way too far. What I love about sports is it's a great way to tap out from the news and just, watch a game and get away from it. Now there's like all these causes are getting like attached to it. Like I was watching the World Series, and I'm in the middle of watching the World Series, and out of nowhere they have this moment, stand up to cancer. I'm watching a ball game, and all of a sudden everybody stands up holding up a sign of somebody that they either know that's dying of cancer or died of it in the middle of the game. It's just like, what are you doing? Trying to watch a game here. No, there's a time and a place. Look, I know somebody that has died of cancer. I would never go to the movies with you and in the middle of it hit pause and be like, oh, by the way, Conan, I know this guy. He died of cancer. It was horrific. I could have lifted him up off the sheet with 2 fingers. It was horrible. Hey, enjoy. Oh, by the way, I got molested when I was 9. Enjoy the rest of this.
You gonna have a Super Bowl party?
Yes, no Super Bowl party. No Super Bowl party. If you're a true football fan, you do not go to Super Bowl parties because it's all a bunch of losers who don't watch it all year. And what they do is they talk during the game, and then they shut up during the commercial, and then the game comes back, like, oh, how much do you think that one cost? Huh? That's funny? I thought that one stunk. And it's just like, the rage that goes through me through the game, and I just, ended up fighting, with somebody.
So you were just opposed to them having a party in the middle of the Super Bowl, like, having a halftime
Yeah, I don't like
show.
it. It's the most important game of the year, and they turned it into like this I don't know what it is. I don't even know what it is anymore. It used to be like a little high school band came out.
Yeah.
Played a little song.
Right.
And then that was it. And now they just, everybody's shooting T-shirts into the crowd. I really sound like a grumpy old man, but I just want to watch the game.
Right.
I'm just going to be me sitting alone screaming at my TV.
How much football do you watch a week?
I watch 2 games on Sunday. I tape 3.
Right.
Then I watch the Monday game. And then Tuesday I watch one of the 3 that I taped. Wednesday I watch another one. Then I watch the Thursday night game. And then Friday, I got to watch the Sunday night game. Then Saturday, I watch college football.
Okay.
And it's fine.
Okay.
Because I have a simple male brain that can just sit there and just enjoy it. I can just enjoy it.
So does your wife watch any of these games with you? Does she?
No, she has the female, complex, multitasking brain. That's why they can't be happy. They just always, they're like, what is that lizard that can look at 2 things at once? That's what they're like. So they got the shoes they want, and then they see some other woman walking in going, oh, look at this skinny bitch over here. She thinks she's cute, right? And that's what I've learned.
Oh, God.
You know what makes women happy? Nothing. Nothing makes them happy, and that is why they are slowly taking over the NFL, because it annoys them that we can just sit there with like a pizza and a drink, like, that's not holding, and just be like, and enjoy ourselves.
So you're saying that because you're happy, that you think your wife and women in general want to take
They're jealous of it. They don't want their own thing. They don't want their own shit. They want our shit. I don't know what it is. And I think it's because we're happy. We're just sitting there enjoying ourselves, having a good time without them. It drives them nuts, and they just got to go in there and ruin it.
I still watch O.J. Simpson highlights. I do. I'm a football fan. He's one of the top 5 running backs of all time.
You're able to compartmentalize.
But he's all of that. When he goes into a restaurant and they go, murderer, murderer, he's not just that. He also won the Heisman Trophy. He get 2,000 yards in a 14-game season. It's just like people are they're complex.
Do you think anyone, when he walks into a restaurant, anyone yells out, Heisman Trophy?
I would be adding stuff on, you know? Naked gun! Naked gun! 1 and 2.
I don't like how they interview the coaches, too, when they go to the in halftime.
Yeah.
As they're running off. Like, I think they should just be able to stay focused on the game. They shouldn't have to talk to somebody in, like, a ski parker. They're like, yeah, you know, you're down by 14. What are your thoughts? It's like, what do you think my thoughts are? It sucks. I'm worried about my job. I'll probably have to sell my house. My wife's gonna leave me. I need to score more points in the other half. Who are you? Why am I talking to you? You're not even in football.
Yeah.
Did you even play to the high school level?
No, probably not.
You took journalism.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
What about...
Yeah, it's a bunch of nerds interrupting people who know what they're doing. Get out of here. Yeah.
And the thing that concerned me the most in sports was I watched Cleveland play a home game in November, and it was 71 degrees out, and the pitchers were sweating and all that. No, that's not a good thing, people. This is the golden age of global warming. So take it in, stick your arm out the window before the hellfires come.
Always nice to cheer up the crowd.
That's when you know you're in trouble. In the NFL, is when you just stand there. I don't even know what that means. We got to get it right. We didn't get it right. We're going to work on trying to get it right. So next time, we got to get it right. I'm embarrassed for my actions. I'm embarrassed for the league. Embarrassed for anyone on the same continent as me. We didn't get it right. We got to get it right next time. We're going to work on getting it right. Starts with that, and then the next day, the guys on the sports talk radio, you know, the and guys?
Yeah.
That connects all their thoughts with that. Like, they came out in the first quarter, and they were all over. Those guys jump on it. Well, what does it say? What is the league? Well, what kind of message? What kind of message are they sending out? Like, I don't know. It's like, what message are they sending out? Do you think I'll see this guy hit a woman and then I'm going to do it?
Right.
Right?
Right.
I wasn't going to hit a woman, but then that guy in the Ravens did it, so I guess it's okay. They got a real problem. It drove me nuts the whole month. They got a real problem in the NFL. As compared to what? Plumbers? Electricians? Society in general? There's a lot of great people that play football. The league's going to be fine.
A lot of New England fans get upset that Brady didn't catch that pass.
He should have laid out. It's a Super Bowl. He should have laid out.
He should have extended his whole body and grabbed it.
You know what was funny was when on that play, you actually saw his age. You know, when he stands in the pocket, he looks 25. The second he starts running, it's like, dude, I could D this guy up. Like, did you see last year when he threw that pick six, when he dove to tackle that guy, it looked like somebody threw a dead body out of a car. like his arm moved, and that was it. But when he stands in the pocket, he looks like an astronaut. You're just this he's going to live forever.
Yeah.
He's like Cocoon or something.
Yeah.
I go to a big college football game, rivalry game every year. This year I went to University of Miami versus Florida State, and I had a great time. Insane fans, but you know, I made sure that when I saw Florida State, it was an away game, because I actually like Florida State, but that tomahawk chop thing drives me nuts. And it has nothing to even do with the Native American thing. It's the fact that they do it every like 3 seconds. They form a huddle, and all of a sudden the band starts playing, and everybody in the crowd's like, like, and they never get sick of it. It's like the band knows one song. It's like, I got it. You know what's funny? You know what's funny about that is, you know, like, Native Americans never even did that. You know, like, white people came up with that in, like, the 1920s when they were making, like, they first got sound in movies. Like, what do they sound like? I don't know. They got some moron on the set and just goes going, Put some rouge on his face and have him do it with an axe. This will be great. It's like, how do you, I don't know how you.
No.
And even if I was the biggest Florida State fan ever, like even like halfway through the first quarter, I'm tapping out. It's like, can we get another song going here?
Yeah, something.
I don't know, I think I made the point.
Yeah, you made the point.
I was talking to my buddy the other day, like what they would have to do to get me to stop watching. You know,
Because
like,
you love football. You watch football.
The commissioner could literally punt a baby across his office with his wingtips on. I'm still going to watch on Sunday. I don't condone the man's actions, but it's football. I have to watch it. This is all I have.